Hello, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you come across this. Welcome to what may seem like a new chapter for a lot of you, for a lot of us. I'm sure you've heard, because it is everywhere, that the year of the snake is done, which is shedding what no longer serves us. It's shedding years of perhaps limitations, shedding years of perhaps who we thought we were, or maybe who we were at the time, and that no longer resonates with us now. And I almost want to say shedding that in the box thinking, shedding that persona of being who others expect us to be and doing what we think we ought to be doing. I don't really like to use the word should, so ought to be doing. So welcome. I am Ramona from Kion Wellness Intuitive Arts. I will say right now, if this goes a little bit long, you can DM me and I will send you the link for my YouTube, or you can get the link for my bio and see the whole thing in YouTube on my channel. But I just wanted to hop on today and do a reading for the collective. I did mention back in January when I did a post about my own year of the snake, shedding and transformation, transition that I have been going through, and that I was tiptoeing back to be of service to you the best way that I know how, living my soul purpose and being my best self. So here we go. Let's jump right in. Day 2. Happy Lunar New Year, year of the fire horse. It's time for action. It's time to move forward. It's time for boldness. It's time for all the things that you thought about that you sat on and contemplated and wondered, to move forward, and to move forward in your authenticity, to move forward organically, but to move forward, to take action, and to know that you are supported. We're also in the new moon. What's the new moon? The new moon is manifesting, bringing in, walking towards, calling it in, what we want in our lives. I like to expand a little bit more and say who we want to be, how we want to show up, all that we want to embody. And there's also an eclipse right now as well. So there's a lot of energy going on, and I don't know how it's affecting everyone. I hope it's affecting you in a good way. I am feeling very renewed, very buoyant. I did have a lot go on in the year of the snake with the shedding, and I'm ready for this fire horse. I am so ready. So without further ado, I'm going to do a reading for the general collective. This may or may not resonate with you. If it does, run with it. If it doesn't, just leave it where you found it and move it on, or feel free to share it with someone else. I do like to, so interesting, card just fell out already. I should move you back a little bit so you can see the cards as they come out. You might see it if it drops. I was going to say, Ramona, I am a clairsentient oracle card reader, which means that sometimes I'll take an extra breath. I definitely feel the messages as they come through. So I do like to put that as a disclaimer, so it's not like I'm hyperventilating in the corner over here. Whew. But the first card that we have here is Choose Wisely. And as I said, Year of the Horse is really this time for action, for moving forward in boldness. And you might have some decisions. For some of you, there might be some decisions that are sitting on your plate that you know you need to make a decision on. And you've just been waiting, because that's what we do. It's human nature to sit and some of us are overthinkers. And you might have been overthinking maybe too much, or maybe your time for overthinking is enough, but you do need to choose wisely. And I'm getting not just how it looks on paper. So for some of you, it could be a job, a career, something like that. Not just how it looks on paper, whether it's the ones and zeros or whatever the case is, but really see how it makes you feel. I talk about our solar plexus, which is our trust center, trusting ourselves, trusting in others, trusting in our discernment of what is for us. And see how that feels within you as you're making your decision on anything. And so It could be on paper for a job. Whew. But for some of you, this is more like a ship. And I call them ships, relationships, friendships, situationships, whatever sort of ships are out there for you. It might look on paper like this might be the person for you or the direction you should be going in, but that's not what your gut is saying feels peaceful and feels right for you. So choose wisely in terms of holistically what feels right to you and what feels good to you. Spirit for the collective, please. Oh, got a few cards there. Wow. Okay, so we've got a few cards here, starting with material and spiritual prosperity. And I'm just going to go through them all. There's deception and envy. Universe, which is one of major cards there. And it's so interesting, the three that came out right beside each other. There's obstacles and challenges, transformation, and standing in your power and your authority. Ooh. And do what's best for you. When the universe card comes out for me, I really get that sense of the world is your oyster. It's ready. It's open wide for you. You are a child of the universe. You are a blessed being. You are guided. You are supported. And it is there for you. No matter what stands in your way. We have people who say they want the best for us, but at times their actions may not line up. You know, the saying, misery loves company. And it's hard for other people to see you catapult forward when they're not moving forward. But that also has a lot to do with what you are willing to put forth and what they're not. You are willing to do the work, and maybe they're just waiting for a little bit more of a handout. So be cautious for that, just around you. And I do like to say, you know, hold your cards close to the chest until you're ready to make a move. You have to do what's right for you. And again, going right back to that, choose wisely, is that when you do what's right for you, there will be material and spiritual prosperity. And it needs to line up, and it needs to feel very in line with your, whether it's your work ethics, your morals. When you are in line with what feels most organic to you is when it is returned to you tenfold. Obstacles and challenges, please don't look at them as, I can't do this. I can't. Think about, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to make this work best for me? And specifically in this card, it would be like, oh, well, they're broken. It's broken. They can't walk across, but maybe they can, you know, pull back and run and leap over. Maybe they can get down on their stomach and shimmy across. Maybe they can just back up and walk all the way around, which might take longer, yes, but you're still getting it done. So don't look at obstacles as, no, you can't do this. If you want to do it, figure out how to get it done. You might be inventing something new. You might be coming across a new way that no one's ever thought of before, because we all think differently, and that's what we're here for. The transformation, and this is the time for it, the transformation that's coming up, it's your time. And move and bloom. And let the universe show you how greatly they can support you and how much they believe in you when you believe in yourself. And those butterfly wings will just bloom and open up on their, I'm almost seeing a peacock as well, when it raises up and just and fans out in full splendor. And you don't know, and you don't know if you don't know. Stand in your power, stand in your authority in a very gracious, assertive way, but absolutely stand in your power. Know who you are, how you want to show up, how you want to represent yourself, what you stand for, and go forth. And go forth. And the last card I would like to pull for the collective is from the Oracle of E. It's just a catchy little one-liner cards that are always so very interesting. So for the collective, please. If you are interested in a full reading, you can find Kion Wellness at www.rlcaenterprises.com. I have a few reading options there as well. And follow me on my YouTube channel as well. Kion Wellness Oracle readings, I believe. And I look forward to working with you. God and Owie. So let's take a look at that one. This one I do use the book because, again, they're kitschy little cards, but they're always so very interesting. All right, so it's God and Owie. Hope you can hear Bob Marley singing in the distance, because despite what appears to be a physical blip right now, every little thing is gonna be all right. This is a time of sweet, sweet healing, a time of renewal. Take a step back, put your feet up, and soak in the restorative powers of the universe. And I love that that coincides so nicely with, I said, you are a child of the universe. And what you give out, you will bring back and get back tenfold. I wish you all the love and the healing and the joy and the peace that you deserve of this day and this week as you move forward. I thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.